Welcome to Let's Talk in English. This is the show where we learn English and have fun together. My name is Katie, and I'm one of your teachers here. Today, our topic is Talk About It, and this lesson is called The Report Card. The Report Card. So, Peter, what is a report card?
A report card is what you get in school. It will tell you your grades that you have in your classes. Hi, friends. My name is Peter, one of your teachers here on the show.
Now, like Peter said, you get a report card at school, and you want to have a good report card, because that means you have good grades.
If you have a bad report card, your parents might not be very happy. So that's why you should study hard and learn a lot.
Yeah, and if you do that, then you can have a good report card. Getting a good report card is very important.
I didn't always get good report cards, but in college I tried to do better. So that's one reason to start studying harder.
That's right. Well, everyone, today is a Talk About It lesson. In these lessons, we always have a question we want you to think about.
And after you think about those questions, you should talk about it with a friend. So pay attention to the first lesson. Let's go over our keywords with Christina.
我们今天讲到的是 Sarah 的成绩单。今天发成绩单了。Sarah 觉得那张成绩单让她的背包好沉重哦。背包是 backpack. The backpack was so heavy. 其实背包并不重，压力是来自于那张成绩单。压力是 pressure. The pressure came from that piece of paper. 原来 Sarah 的成绩很糟糕，成绩是 grade. Her grades were not good. 她以前本来很认真的。可是后来变懒了，不爱读书，只爱上网。形容词懒惰的是 lazy. She became very lazy. 就快到家了 ，Sarah 该怎么办呢？如果爸妈问起成绩单，她要不要撒谎呢？动词说谎就是 lie. Would she lie to them? 如果是你的话，你会怎么办呢？
Sarah didn't have a lot of books.But her backpack still felt very heavy. The pressure came from just one piece of paper, her report card. She didn't want to look at it, but she was almost home. Sarah couldn't wait any longer. She stopped, took the paper out of her backpack, and opened it. It was bad news.
Oh no, Sarah is not having a good day, is she, Peter?
No, I don't think so. She just got some bad news. What do you think happened?
Well, I can guess, but we'll find out more about that in the next part of the show. But I think it has something to do with her report card.
Yeah, we told you what a report card is at the beginning of the show. Remember, your report card will show you your grades.
Yes, and your school will give it to you a few times a year. That way, you know how you are doing in all of your classes.
Exactly. So students want to have good report cards. If they do that, that means they're doing well in the class.
I remember when I was a kid, I had to have a good report card. My dad got so mad at me if I had a bad one.
Yeah, my parents wanted me to have a good report card too. All students are under pressure because of that.
Oh, Peter, you just used one of the key words today. Let's talk about it. You usually feel pressure when something pushes on you.
If something is worrying you a lot, you can say it's putting a lot of pressure on me. Maybe your boss or teacher is putting a lot of pressure on you.
But earlier, Peter said that students are under a lot of pressure. That's another phrase that we often use. If you're under a lot of pressure at your work, that means that you have a lot of different things to do.
And at school, when you have a lot of tests or projects at one time, you can say you are under a lot of pressure because you have many things to finish.
Right. But today, the report card is making Sarah feel pressure. Does that mean that the report card is very heavy, Peter?
No, it just means that she feels pressure because she knows it's in her backpack. She can't stop thinking about it, and that was the bad news. Remember?
Yeah, I do remember. If something like that was making me feel pressure, I'd look at it too. Sarah couldn't wait any longer to look at it.
Oh, and I can't wait any longer to tell you this. It's time for today's calendar phrase.
I can't wait any longer.
I can't wait any longer.
我等不下去了。
Dinner is almost ready.
But I'm hungry. I can't wait any longer.
Have a cookie.
I'm hungry. I can't wait any longer.
Have another cookie.
I'm hungry. I can't wait any longer.
Have another cookie. There. Dinner is ready. Let's eat.
I'm not hungry. I can't wait any longer.
I can't wait any longer.
我等不下去了。
And now Christina can't wait any longer either. It's time to learn more about this sentence with her.
Sarah 实在不敢看她的成绩单，但是眼看着已经要到家了，她不能再等了。Sarah couldn't wait any longer。句中出现的 not any longer 就是再也不能怎么样的意思，所以 can't wait any longer 就是再也不能等了。Can't do the job any longer 就是不能再做那个工作了。Can't live there any longer 再也不能住那里了。除此之外 not any longer 也相当于 no longer， 也可以说 he is no longer living there， 他不住在那里了，或是 we no longer hear from her， 我们再也没听到她的消息了。
Sarah's grades were not good at all. She was usually a great student, but she became lazy as a senior. She spent a lot of time online instead of studying for tests. She did her homework quickly, so she could go out with her friends. And now she had bad grades. Her parents would ask,
What happened?
Sarah would feel terrible.
Now we really know what the bad news was. Sarah's grades were not good at all. Sarah, I know how you feel.
Well, we learned that Sarah was usually a great student, but the lesson said that she became lazy as a senior. If she had worked harder, this would not have happened.
That's true. Let's talk about some of the words in the part of this lesson. First, lazy. If someone is lazy, they just don't want to work.
Yeah, and it's not very nice to call someone lazy, but you don't want to be a lazy student. If you're a lazy student, you probably don't study very much.
And maybe you just don't do your homework either. I know sometimes school is hard, but try not to be lazy.
Well, we know Sarah was lazy as a senior. And what is a senior? In this lesson, the word is talking about someone who is in their last year of high school.
Yes, a senior is in 12th grade, so they will go to college the year after their senior year.
Sometimes it's easy for seniors to become lazy. They know they're almost finished with school, so they don't study as much.
But now Sarah will be in trouble for this. So how did this happen? Our lesson says she spent a lot of time online instead of studying for her tests.
Spending time online is a good way not to do the things you need to do. But when you spend too much time online, I think it's easy for you to waste some time.
Yeah, there's so much to read and do on the internet. You can read the news and find new projects to do.
That's true. There are some good things on the internet, but there are also a lot of things that aren't important online.
And if you spend time looking at websites that aren't important, you're wasting your time. So you can try to think of better ways to spend your time.
That's good advice, Peter. But what else did Sarah do? She did her homework really quickly so she could go out with all her friends.
Well, it's always fun to spend time with your friends, but if she didn't do her homework well, she probably didn't pay attention.
That's true. Okay, everyone, it's time for us to take a break. We'll learn more after that. Don't go away, though. We'll be back soon.